my bed. Liberia will rise again. Nation will come to your rising. I prophesy, kingdom will come to your life. Together, keep your peace. What's in unity, we will build our nation. Arise, Liberia, arise.
Oh yes, arise, Liberia, arise. Arise and take your place in the Committee of Nations. This is Bits and Pieces. Bits and Pieces is on your radio every day, Monday through Friday. It's on a Monday afternoon, the 31st day of March 2025.
The flesh is forever. The white on the flesh is for purity. The star is for republic. The blue is for black people. We know Liberia is all.
So welcome to it. And thanks for the concern shown while I was away from the radio for 1 week.
Was born in 1847.
My younger brother died. Nale Alexander Jala died on a favorite Monday morning. George, well, he has been here always. For the last 1 week, he was doing the show. He has a dispensation to do the rest. I'm here alone. But what are the issues trending this afternoon? Liberia-VOL Commission in serious corruption web. As a commission chair was invited last week, the Liberia Anti-Corruption Commission has invited key players, including the Comptroller General of the entity, to answer to some questions about some shady deals. You know, Mr. Prince Crippler, a dismissed official of the system, has been released some documents to the press. He filed in those documents to the LACC, but the entity said it is overwhelmed with a lot of cases. But why it is overwhelmed, it is inviting these individuals to assist. Because last week, Saturday afternoon, we got information from the commissioner office. Mr. George Nyango and his financial team are going there on a Saturday to tamper with some documents. That is why we're calling on the president. We'll have you suspend or else you'll destroy documents, essential documents that will lead to investigation. We'll run at the RIA. That RIA again. I think this is the second time in the Joseph Boakai government such a thing has happened again. Last time we checked, it was flooding at the terminal. People were taking their shoes off their foot to walk in the water. What's going on there? We are told the RIA management, the LAA has apologized for the inconvenience and all of those. What is the information coming about bulletproof cars, luxury cars bought by the government for His Excellency Ambassador Joseph Nyimamboakai? We shall delve into that. National Elections Commission denies Perfect Key his right to participate in the Nima County by-elections. As the Nima County one-time senatorial hopeful goes ballistic. We shall talk about that. Mr. Brown, the head of the Independent Commission on Human Rights, releases information about the government human rights records. The record is dirty. It's a government-owned institution that gathers and documents information about rights violation, and all of those. Let me say good afternoon to my man Gideon Scott at the commission. Welcome to 8 Sunday's beautiful, beautiful Monday afternoon. I'm the nation's heavenly J. My name is Jala Emmanuel Griffith III. Fellas, you coming? You want to go? You coming? Kiamba Blue. Oh, California. People in Lofa County call me Zobo woman. I'm the grandson of a warrior. The son of a warrior fears nothing. Want to do wrong. Sarah Johnson there in Totota, Bon County is joining us this afternoon, and the rest of the guys who followed us. Let me recognize some of the guys who joined us already now. Come on, go into the issues. Cameron Titos Jr. said, good morning, Voice of Liberia. I'm watching from my residence in Cowell. Thanks for the show. AB Jabate said, good afternoon, Voice of Liberia family. I'm watching from Western Cluster office.
Pledge allegiance.
Emmanuel Judomu Moruba, Ajala, my condolences to you and your family. I'm following you from Pueblo Supermarket area. Emmanuel Judomu Moruba, one-time Tofu driver. Welcome to the show. Otaka Kahu, good morning, Jala Grayfield. I'm watching you live from a residence in Maryland, USA. Otaka Kahu, welcome, my dear brother. Magdui, good afternoon. I'm watching from Olahun, Desalofa County. Welcome to the show, Magdui. Crispy segment. Good afternoon, big brother Jala. I'm watching from Totota City, soon to be crowned the godfather of Totota. Crispy segment. How are you, Chris? We interfaced briefly the other day on Saturday. Fatu Sherry said, how are you doing today? Thanks for the show and the good work, she says. But I'm doing very well. G. Jefferson K. Colette. Good afternoon, Chief. I'm watching from Mount Bartlett. Mighty Chulupre. I can read a comment. Sometimes let's be safe. Mighty Chulupre. You can read another comment, I'll read them. It's not palatable for me to read it. Be safer. Others can do it. You will not sit on the radio and insult the leader. I will not read that. James Malba. Hi, Jala, good afternoon. Saturday, Zonwaye Woodaware. Watching from Atlanta, Georgia, the USA. Good afternoon, sir. And my deepest condolences to you guys for the loss. Thanks, my brother. Saturday, Zonwaye Woodaware. Diane J. Johnson, watching live from Uptown. Jamala Johnson, Watching from my home in Caldwell, New Georgia Junction. You've been calling, I'm following you from a Ghana's resident as you have completed one of the pillars of Islam. May the Lord Allah bless the citizens of our country, Liberia. What is the man Sekou Sharif? Sekou Sharif Jr. Was a Liberia. Me, bro, Ramadan, yesterday was the close of Ramadan. You called to use the cow meat, man. Sekou Sharif owe us. They said a poor man called a chicken. Get some chicken for going to eat it. What's up, boy? What's the Junior? What's the boy? Kid Junior. Watching from a corner in Punjab, India. Thanks for the show, he says. Howdy, Monica Balagun. Good afternoon, Jala Greyfield. I'm following from Bernard's Farm. Matthew T. Atogbe. It's Matthew T. Atogbe, yes. Good afternoon to the Voice of Liberia family. I'm watching from Sano County Government Camp. Dama Gono Fromo. Good afternoon, brother. I'm watching from Port-au-Prince Junction around Red Light. See Macaulay. Good afternoon, Voice of Liberia. Good afternoon, Big Brother Jala. Brother Jala. I'm following you from New Georgia. Thanks for the show. The great job, Mary. Thanks a lot, Mary Tule. Shashi Adebayo. Sahi Adebayo. Good afternoon from Nigeria. Good afternoon to you, Sahi Adebayo. See, Macaulay said, I'm watching from Dallas, Texas, the USA. Welcome to you, Mr. C. Macaulay. Bialo Barry. Good afternoon, Jala. Thanks for the show. People, I'm watching from a New Georgia as a resident. Bobby Emba. Good afternoon, Jala Griffin and George. Cherry listeners of Voice of Liberia. I'm following live from Bujo Island, Monrovia. GMB Rescue Excuse Republic of Liberia. Darwin Jerry. Good afternoon. I'm Alan Jerry. I'm following from Looking Down City. YJ Gideon Chipoyi. Good afternoon, Mr. Griffin. I'm watching live from a Front Street residence, and thanks for the show. Pete Witter. Hebner J, how did we get here? Our country is crumbling. Yet President Bwaka rides a 1.2 million car while the citizens suffer with our basic necessities. Where is the justice? Hey, President, we miss you. Oh, you rise. Solomon McIntosh Jr. Good afternoon, Jala Greyfield. I'm watching live from Orota Town. While Adelaide Duclay ends this one right here. I'll come back following from Barker community. Welcome to the show. I'm still here. Write your comments. I'll read them for you. Let's start a discussion on this note. The Human Rights Commission, Independent Human Rights Commission, released what appears to be a damning criticism of the government. A stinking report has come out that the commission said borders around rights violation. The Human Rights Commission is a commission that was set up by the government during the Ellen Johnson Sirleaf time when Ambassador Bwaka was vice president. And it was set up to monitor the way state actors behave or how things happen in the government in terms of rights violation, brutality, whatsoever. They are there to document all of these things. So today, they came out with some reports on the government. That the government is involved in. They highlighted police brutality, which points to the fact that the police still need people who will be trained to come back on board. If you bring him on board a police director who takes a professional for there and bring his own people who are just loyal to him to say everything amen, then it becomes a big problem. I saw a video. I have been in around Sunday, around Totota for the burial of my little brother, Male Jala. I didn't see what happened that day when the Tottenham High students were demonstrating that day. And I reached out to the Deputy Director General of how do you call it? I will come to that. Emmanuel Robertson will talk to me on the issue of the MCSS students demonstration, how far they've gone. There's a deputy superintendent of the MCSS, Emmanuel Robertson, will talk to me. I saw police officers beating on students that day as though those students were doing wrong to the country. If the students who are our own children say that we are going on the street to demonstrate to raise a government concern about our education, what happened at the MCSS was the guys at the MCSS, before Georgia left, they left a 10-hour note that they had 106 volunteer teachers. When we are left, because those guys have been subsidized by the government, they were giving some money to them honorariums. When we are left, the man who took over MCSS gave a listing of 506 volunteer teachers to the Minister of Finance and said these are the people who are volunteering. So in 1 year time, or now in 23 months time, they inflated the number from 106 to 506. So meaning they added additional 400 people that they will pay. The ministry will pay them as ghosts. I don't know how that payment is done because this time is digitized. You have to go through the bank to get money SYZ. I don't know how they wanted to do that. That when it comes to them, or they pay to someone that account, they go back and take the money. So because of the listing they gave the finance minister said, no, we can't pay this money because we know that they tell us that we are left, we have 106 person there. So that delayed the payment of this for money. And they were not satisfied and said they were going to go in the street. They laid in their chalks. They are not going to work. Then they annoyed the students of the MCSS. They had to jump in the street. They jump in the street to come and demonstrate, to raise a concern to the government that we are not in school, or we are in school, teachers are not coming. What gives the police the right to move in with heavy hand to beat on these students and drag them? I saw a police officer with his gun in his hand dragging that student where he dragged the guy. That was just one of the video footages we saw. But there are so many bad videos we saw about what happened that day. We can't be treating the future generation this way. The President, His Excellency Ambassador Joseph Newman Boakai, has always emphasized this. The other day he was at the mansion where he held this cabinet retreat with his people. He said the young people need to be prioritized. We need to get in jobs, or else they be coming to our doors every day asking for a handout, or they be coming to our offices asking for a handout. So let's provide jobs for them. There are many young people who are out there who don't have jobs. They are educated. Every year, you post up almost 15,000 people, or 10,000, maybe 10 or 9,000. AME is putting on students every year. UMU put up another graduate the other time. My younger sister, Masa Jala, was amongst the graduate. She earned a bachelor in nursing. I don't know how they call it. Registered nurse or something like that. So every year, the number of graduates is just rising. Instead of us concentrating on these ones, the police is there beating on people, wounding them. If it was the last time I checked, it was a student from the University of Liberia. They were beaten. A young man is going blind today because they sprayed tear gas in his eye directly. A lady called from Matadi and told me that story that they on this radio. And I told her to call me after the show and give me her number. I'll reach out to the student we're talking about. Because if the government uses heavy hand and brutalizes our students in the way they brutalize those guys the other day, then it remains a concern to take them to a hospital. That young man gone blind forever. Let me read pieces of some extracts from the Human Rights Commission's report. They talk about rape and gender-based violence, which is prevalent around Liberia, delay by the rule of law institution to adjudicate cases in a timely manner. When people carry cases to the court, after they rape people SYC, it will take a long time before they investigate. Harmful traditional practices has surfaced. The issue of Sunday and poor society, all of those. Female genital mutilation, all of those. They are talking about it. The commission has recorded cases of enforced disappearance. For example, the illegal arrest of Ibrahim Khalif Sharif and his disappearance at the Moria Center prison. A keep of time, there's a young man who came from Guinea. It was alleged that he was trying to overthrow the junta military there, but he fled to Liberia. He was arrested, placed in jail, but he disappeared overnight. So the commission just reported on that. This is a government-owned commission that documents violations of human rights. It goes further and said, the commission recorded cases of the lack of investigation for killings by non-state actors in an instance case of mob violence, ritualistic killing, and mysterious deaths have been reported. Also, cases of killing as a result and the uses of excessive use of, okay, sorry for that. Also, cases of killings as a result I'm reading from the phone, on the excessive use of force by state security actors. We should just talk about just them. People go to demonstrate. In case of the police giving them protection, they are the ones beating these people and wounding them. The new policing that was introduced by the George Weah government under Patrick Sulu was that when you are protesting, the police are giving you water and giving you snacks. We saw it here before on the George Weah campaign, where six actors in the opposition went and blocked the entire street and say, George Weah should come down. What happened? Mr. Patrick Sulu and his police team were here giving food to these people. But instead, on a Gregory Como, what happens now, if the students go out there to go protest, they are beating them and dragging them. These are the issues that the Human Rights Commission is talking about. Some of them. I'm just highlighting some of them. It's a very long document that they have documented here. They talk about the death of a young man in a police cell right here at the Salem Depot on the airfield. The man is grabbed broad there, alive, very strong. The next one they grabbed, the solid got dead. Whether it was a police officer there or police officers there who beat him to death, we don't know. It goes on to say, additionally, there are reports of peaceful assembly ending in violence, where protesters were either arrested or beaten by state security. In the case of November 18, 2024, when students of the Universal Liberia were manhandled and detained. It's a long document. Long document. Long document. Very long. So, if you want to see this document, it will be in the press maybe tomorrow, the newspaper will carry or so. But it's a serious matter. It's very serious. Let me recognize some of the guys who joined us already. Then I'll come back and go to my second talking point. Solomon McIntosh, Araya comments. Abdullah Dukle, Arayas. Jacob T. Foucault, Junior, welcome. Mr. Griffith, thanks for the show, he says. Emmanuel Nuo Winnie, good afternoon, following from Totota, Lower Bon County. Thank you for the show. Emmanuel Nuo Winnie, thanks for joining us. Where is Madam Johnson? Sarah Johnson, how are you doing? You always following the show. Daniel D. Sharif, Daniel, good afternoon. My name is Daniel D. Sharif. I'm watching from somewhere. He's a baby journalist. I'm watching from Vanyama City, Lofa County. Welcome, my brother. Justice D. Baker, welcome. Watching from Maryland County, thanks for the show. Magic Cholople, welcome. Wyatt Dillon and those so-called United Party supporters who were campaigning about or complaining about President, we are buying car. Why are they not talking about Bwakai who are using the country's money to buy cars? James H. Allison, good afternoon, welcome. Diati Tugba, watching from Mount Barclay CDC Project. Manjagbe B. Son Kamara, good evening, watching from the United Arab Emirates, Abu Dhabi. Thanks for the show, he says. Sarah T. Johnson. Good afternoon, Mr. Jala Grayfield. I'm watching you from Toronto this afternoon. Welcome, Sarah T. Johnson, a religious follower of the show. Jacqueline Washington, one-time vigilant female police officer who resides now in the States. Say, hi, Jala Grayfield. I'm good. I'm good, okay. Thanks for joining us, Jacqueline Washington. Diana Dennis, good afternoon, Jala. I'm watching from my residence in New York. Thanks for the most powerful afternoon show in our country. From Manhattan, she writes. That's Diana Dennis. Swallow Somebody, good afternoon, Big Brother Jala. I'm watching you from St. Joseph Kelly Hospital, Congotown, Monrovia, Liberia. Romeo T.S. Carney is following. Matthew Cholope is following. CDC Papi Sources Keita for Life is following. From Double Road, rescue turn to big excuse. Manage your expectation for 2029, he says. Totman Sanawolo, watching from Magibi Dolo Town. Zawu Waluba, my young brother there from the Pueblo Road. Good afternoon, Big Brother Jala. I'm watching from the misrepresented district number 1, district number 3 rather, Monterey County. That's a district of Mr. Smo Colin Waluba. Ambassador Joel Inakopa II. Good afternoon, I'm watching from Bannersville Estate. Mali Gadi. Good afternoon, Emmanuel Jala Grayfield. I'm watching Police Academy Community. Thanks for joining us, Mali. And I hope my old man, Emmanuel Gadi, and my mirror Gadi are doing well this afternoon from Upper Police Academy. Now, let's move on. There's a debate around here. But before I go to the debate, the cash giveaway is here. When you're in Toronto, wherever you are monitoring the show, just play, you will win some money today. We are giving out 8,000 Liberian dollars. Play *799# OK select number 84 Voice of Liberia and play with 100 LD and win $8,000. $8,000 is given today. *799# OK select number 8 for Voice of Liberia and win a big money. Now, there's a debate around about the president's move to buy a vehicle or vehicles that is worth approximately $300,000 or more. I listened to a fast check this morning on few of the radio stations that put the value of the president's luxury car to $115,000. Then I listened to Eugene Nangbe, who was on the show with my twin brother Clarence Jackson on OKFM. He made known that that car is not $115,000. The fact checker did not check well. Because under we administration, I know they had bulletproof cars. And during Ellen time, when Ellen was leaving, she turned over that car to Weah. And when Weah was leaving, he turned over to Boakai. In addition to the how you call it, to the armor-plated luxury car that Mr. Boakai now rides, while Weah was leaving power, he also turned over those vehicles you're using, meaning armor-plated bulletproof car, to Mr. Boakai. With 15 Land Cruiser Jeeps new that were bought just in, I think, 5 months before the exit of the former president. Political opponents are putting the figure of the car to over $300,000. So the question is, why is the government purchasing new cars or bulletproof car for the president when we have existing 2 luxury bulletproof vehicles for the president? Now, this is what Mr. President said sometimes back when Amamunda bought a $90,000 car for which he was coerced to resign. This is what our leader said at the time, for which I have come to ask every one of us that we can give our voice with, and we'll ask the government. When you hear the president say, if it causes him to ride a wheelbarrow to go to work, he will do it. He said, our nation is at a critical juncture. We cannot afford to waste resources on luxury when our people need basic amenities like healthcare, education, good road, among others. That is why this president said. So, Omen Boaga said, after this, his minister of commerce bought a vehicle that cost over 90,000. He was flabbergasted, very disappointed in this man called Amumuda, because he was trying to put the government's name into tatat, in the public tatat. So you frown at that. But weeks or months after Amumuda was coerced to resign, we are hearing the news about $300,000 luxury car bought for the president. So when did the president realize that $90,000 car should not be bought by anybody? So he asked him to resign. But he is buying a car that costs over $300,000. When all of these things you talk about good health care, we don't have. I have a friend called Sam Briggs. He sells around the GSA Road area there. The man sent me a picture of his son, 15 years old son that has a cancer. He sent me the picture of the child. When he see the little boy, he's dying. They have to fly him for him to go to India. He doesn't have money. So if nobody goes to his aid, his son will die. When JFK cannot address that issue of that little boy and many other issues, healthcare delivery is a problem in other counties. USAID that was helping us through other projects to buy medicine for our hospitals, they have put all their support. But in the midst of all of these things, in this horrendous economy we find ourselves, luxury vehicles are still being bought by the president. Who is advising the president that you'll be killed? Nobody wants to take the life of the president away. Nobody. Nobody wants to kill my uncle, my keke. Nobody wants to kill him. So it's saying get and tell the president, say, Mr. President, okay, right now, old car now, so let's buy a new car for you. But the car that was bought 3 years ago by George Weah and given to you, say a bulletproof car. Why buy another one? 300,000 or more that was used to buy this car, up to now they are not given the value of the car. But it's been suspended that it's around that number, that amount of money. That amount of money could do us very good things. Healthcare, he talk about, Mr. Boaga talk about healthcare. Good road. It could build my road from Sanoye to Totota, and from Sanoye to Bonota. It will pave some good roads around Lofa County in the southeast, farm to market road. When the people have good roads to bring their produce to the market, they will be happy, because when the roads are bad, it will take them weeks to bring their goods to red light to go back to your field. But when they come in one day time with their goods to Monrovia, they sell and go back, it's another way of easing the problem and addressing the bread and butter issue. But if people took that huge amount of money to put it behind vehicles, I think our priorities are to be prioritized. If our international partners are hearing this thing on the radio every day, reading it in the papers, it puts us in a difficult position for people to help us. For help to come to the country is difficult. USAID has pulled out. They were giving $150,000 $1 million for election and democracy. We have a by-election in Nima County. A sitting lawmaker who say have 5 years in his interest. He's been encouraged by the same government to go and contest with senator. After he has become senator, there's a vacuum now in a place for another by-election. We are looking for all $1.5 million to have an election again for that senator, to replace the senator. Our priorities have to be prioritized. I had a vice president went there. He gave his approbation to him. He supported him. I saw Mr. Koga unveiling a portrait of Mr. Prince Johnson, saluting the man. We need to slow down on some of these matters. Our international partners are watching us. Because the 3 months that Donald Trump talked about, that you're reviewing the USAID funding to Africa, it's not just revision, he has canceled it. So in the cancellation process, while we're hearing news about purchasing over $300,000 car, 1 car or 2 cars for the president, we should be rethinking. It doesn't augur well for us. Let me welcome Mr. Jerry Sakama. Good afternoon, nephew. How was the night? And your family. Hope everything is going smooth with you this afternoon. Emily Brown, welcome to the show this afternoon. My brother and friend Aloysius Bondo of the Coast Guard AFL is following the show. Aloysius, welcome to the show. Since he came back from Mali, we have not talked. Aloysius Bondo of the AFL Coast Guard area there. My regards to all of the guys there. I used to go to the Coast Guard, at the pool when I was at Banner FM. And they were very good to us every time we went there, me and Winston Bladden and the rest of the crew from Banner FM. Welcome to the show. Let me say welcome to you, Mr. Ralph Flomo rather. Ralph Flomo is a correspondent in Buchanan, Grand Bassa County. Lydia, how are you, Lydia? Lydia is there as well. Ralph Brown, say good afternoon. I'm following. Matthew Choloplay, already coming. Let Walker enjoy himself. After 6 years, he will take all those cars from him. Yeah. When a man go in, carry a car for like, bro. Honorable Jefferson T's HTA, welcome. Washington for Notary Public Office, Capital Bypass. Matthew Choloplay, the car is more than $1 million. Okay. Asada M. Miller, good afternoon. Jala Griffith, I'm watching live from Red Light. Good to be on the show. My sympathy to you and the family for the loss of your brother. Thanks a lot, Asada Miller. Matthew Choloplay again comes and say, Bwaka and his people are right. They use 419 to come to power to fool the Liberian people. I'm editing his comment while reading because there are some harsh words that I gotta be very careful how I talk about it or read them because it is not coming from me, it's for them. So I have to read it very carefully. Suddenly, good afternoon. I'm following from Chicken Soup Factory this afternoon. The cash giveaway is here, $8,000 to be given. Star 799 hash. Okay, select number 8 for Voice of Liberia and win a whooping $8,000. Star 799 hash. Okay, select number 8 for Voice of Liberia and play with $100. Welcome to the show where you are. How are you listening? Where you listen from? Welcome to it. Something happened yesterday. I'm told that SM Brussels came again last night. And the RIA was dark like a graveyard. I don't know whether, because the other day I heard my friend and brother from Truth FM talking about some aviation machine that was at the airport that has spoiled. That machine was used to communicate with the plane when it's coming to your country and they're telling you what to do as wise when you're about to land. So Oni Roberts reported, and he was on it for a week, that machine has gone down and no effort has been applied by the government to bring new one. And I'm even told that machine was bought during Charles at the time. So it was repaired at some point on by Ellen Johnson selling, but now it's destroyed completely. And that machine was being used to communicate with the plane. When the plane comes to Liberia, you are there, the controller in Liberia is communicating with the plane. But that machine has spoiled. But I don't know whether the government or the people at the aviation authority knew the plane was coming, because I know they've been in contact. Or was it just an emergency that the plane was landing and the current at the airport went off? If that had not been the case, they were communicating with the plane to land to a nearby country like Sierra Leone or Ivory Coast, and when the situation improves, they can call them to come. How come the plane landed in the dark? The runway is dark. The whole airport is dark. The last time again, there was another plane, there was a disaster at that same airport. The plane slipped off the runway and went into the grass. It almost burned again. Just 2 months ago, we're talking about. It almost burned. That plane was grounded at the airport for some days. It got repaired and took off. The last time I checked, the Royal International Airport Terminal was flooded with water all over the place. The people had to remove their shoes to walk in the water to come out. What is happening? President Joseph Nimo Boakai appointed many of you in these places to help his government. To help his government. You didn't expect the president to leave the executive mansion to go at that airport to see what is happening there every day. That speaks of incompetence on the part of the RIA management and the aviation people. There's a third thing that's happened, and the president needs to take action against those people. They are not the only Liberians that are here that are educated. There are more educated people than them. You are just privileged to be in that position because maybe someone recommended you the president. But there are more educated people here. You can't have one group of people in one place, they making the same mistake every other day, and you are keeping them there, Mr. President. It is about time you take action against those people who are there. You are risking our country. Do you know how much money that comes to the government of Liberia if more planes are coming to this country? The time you are there parking and waiting, you pay money to the government of Liberia. When there are more planes coming to this country, we get more revenue in our country. But if these actions are taken every other time and things are going by the airport, the planes or the airlines are leaving the country, there's no way the RIA will contribute to the budget of our country. No. It's about time to address these matters. I know during weird time it happened once, and the guys are all on Facebook. Oh, they criticizing George Weah. George Weah is incompetent to lead this country. The men who told us the men are country boy. We say the men are uneducated. They were saying all sorts of things. But in just 1 year, or less than 1 year, 3 major incidents have happened at the RIA. That speaks to incompetence. And Mr. President, keep listening. I hope the guys are giving you a report. And I will say again in my layman voice that you are just privileged to be to that place. The president expects you to do more to help him. He's not omnipresent. He's not omnipotent. Only God is omnipotent and omnipresent. But not the president. He's a human being. And we say these things, we're not just saying it because we want to criticize the government. We say them so the right thing can be done. And if the president is a listening president, all of these radio stations are talking the same thing every day, in the morning, in the night. When KOK then go on the radio, they talk about it. When Wilson Black then go to talk about it. When Oni Bravo then go to talk about it. The Clarence Jackson talk about it in the morning. Every day we're talking the same thing. But the guys continue to do the same thing we're talking about. This is not correct. Let me welcome Matthew Cholople again. CM brother, don't be upset with me by my words because we learned it from Boakai and his VP, VP Kun. They all been using F-voice on President Weah. So we give it back to them. Yes, but F-voice, I didn't want it on this radio, please. Yeah, when you call on the other station and you say it, you can say it, but I can't be here, you be insulting. No, we can't take that. Insults are not allowed here. Let me end on the Watch Commission. There have been constant reports about financial malfeasance, thievery at the Watch Commission, institutionalized by Mr. Nyango, George Nyango. And Mr. Nyango will say this thing because they are on a book. The day you want to come on this radio, you can call us, we'll bring you here to talk, to clear your name, to say something to the Liberian people. We are not stopping you. The other day, I was on these people to the record session, national documents and records, the archive center. When I brought up fights and discussed it here, they said, no, there are some misrepresentation in what you reported, so we want to come and clear it. So, Tapin Nuri and others came here. We had a good conversation. They cleared some of the things we said, but some of them were correct. So you think we are maligning your character? When you come on the show, call us, we'll give you time to come and sit down here and explain to us what is happening. Last week, the LACC invited Mr. Nyango. They wrote him, the first thing he said, that morning, I listened to my friend Clarence Jackson interview the man. He said to us that he was invited by the commission in a letter, and the letter was not signed by the head of the commission. Alexandra Kroma Zoe. A day after that interview, I obtained a letter that was sent to this old man, Nyango Ben, signed by the commission head, Mrs. Alexandra Zoe, inviting him for a conference or some inquiries at the commission. It was a day after he made his comments that he was not invited by the commission. In fact, the same letter, the letter doesn't have a signature of the commission chair. I have the letter here. I can display it to you. The letter was signed and sent to him. He refused to go to the commission. That prompted the commission to have gone there to have him arrested. But I think this commission was even lenient with this old man. You are grabbing, put a handcuff in the sand at his back, and drag him to the pickup and put in a part of a pickup truck and take him to the LCC. History is an early warning alarm system. Quoting former House Speaker Buffer Chambers, Norma Cousine said those words, and it was frequently used by Buffer Chambers. History is an early warning alarm system. I was here as a journalist. I was at the Radio Veritas. I was managing Love FM Love TV, owned by my political godfather, Bernard Ayue. This old man called Albert Bropley, he was a head of the LTA. There was some corruption issue that came on him. He was invited by the Anti-Corruption Commission at the time. At that time, the commission did not have a prosecutorial power. They did not have power to prosecute. They were charged and say the Justice Ministry, and the Justice Ministry process your prosecution. Those guys left from their office on a Saturday morning while Mr. Albert Bropley was at his house on the Congo Bar Road. They moved into that place, broke his iron gate down. Some people broke his door. They went and grabbed him in broad daylight. They put handcuff on the sand, dragged him into the pickup truck, and whisked him off to Bombay County. There he was, and being prosecuted. At that time, that commission did not have to bite. They say it has to bite. It should be biting people bigger than what it did in the past. The old man goes to the place, and I'm told before he was so recalcitrant to the people, he put on a cantankerous behavior. And the guys will say, oh, we invited you, so you can come. There are reports there that he has suffered over $300,000. The commission keep a reports, a damning reports on many institutions that have had these matters before them. Corruption matters. The Central Bank of Liberia, and many other institutions. If the commission called the LACC will come with a damning report on you, then you sit down there, you fighting back and say, oh, I'm not responsible, I'm not taking money. George, I need a water. You are telling us, say, you didn't steal any money. You are there telling us, say, before I came to the place, there are people that were to the place, they stole some money laundering, about 1.5 million. Why they didn't investigate them? That's what the woman telling us to believe. Why are they investigating him for only 300,000? While people were there, they stole 1.5 million through money laundering. They're not investigating them. He said to Clarence, yes, this investigation will end, but I will bring another investigation on the commission. So Bobby Wakefield and others that were there, they can bring in the book. They sell a camera in it. But they say you stealing money to the place. Why are you dragging Salia Kamara and dragging Bobby Wakefield in there for? If the commission had probable cause to prosecute them for any money laundering, they will call them. But for you, they saw you. They say you are a rogue. You don't steal money. As you speak, the Anti-Corruption Commission has invited 3 additional persons to appear for investigation, in addition to the chief himself. Last Saturday, I received a call from one of the guys who worked to the place, and he said, my friend, Mr. Nyango has brought the whole financial people here with the controller and people who are in authority to come and destroy some documents. They were there in the morning up to the evening hours, trying to destroy some documents that they have there that have some financial improprieties there. If they have QuickBook, they will destroy the QuickBook, because that's where they keep all the documents. They start destroying the documents in that time. So the commission has invited a few other people to appear. Mr. George Nyango has to prove to the people that he's not corrupt by going to clear his name. I want to find the names of the people who okay, I'll come in there. So they've invited the Comptroller General of the institution called Mr. Bonham. They have invited Naomi Toba to appear. She's the acting director of administration and finance. They have invited Mr. Christian Holmes, general services manager, to appear. So the investigation is getting bigger and bigger and bigger. They've invited them to go and aid the commission with information they know about their stolen $300,000. That Daniel report came from the government of Liberia, not me. But there was a whistleblower called Prince Crippler. He was in the system. He saw all of these malfeasance in the commission. He blew alarm about it, and the commission here took it out of control or out of proportion. It took it out of proportion and dismissed Mr. Crippler, believing that if he dismisses him, Mr. Crippler will not talk again. But Crippler took his time and went to the commission and said, Madam Commissioner, this man has stolen money, and these are the facts. These are the facts. These are the facts. And he gave those facts to them. Mr. Prince Crippler is still available. He's in the USA. Maybe this week, anytime this week, we'll have time to talk to him. Come and for me, some protect our leaders. Maybe we'll find you this week to have some conversation about this matter. So these are the issues I've been training. Can you come and do this quickly, my friend? Let me welcome Justice B. Baker. This government experienced 40 Lavla. Brabi Mba, JMB once said he wouldn't mind riding wheelbarrow to the mansions. So I want to believe those of his Lexus vehicles are new brand of a wheelbarrows. Understand rescue government. Liberia is finished because the guys are focused more on rescuing themselves over the suffering masses. Nina Kuya, welcome. She said, good morning, brother. I'm an end of the quarter. I salute you. Nina Kuya, welcome. Let's go and take this break. Let me take a water break. Yes, that's it. Let me take a water break. When I come, I'll activate the phone lines for you. But keep playing the cash giveaway. *79# OK select number 8 for Voice of Liberia. Play with $100 and get a whooping $8,000.
I love to Bitz.
Nigga baga. Nanong ekele bo nigga baga. Jimmy D.S. Johnson, good afternoon from Christian Community Area. I will announce the numbers to you very shortly. Just write the numbers. Brace yourselves for the cause now. As I welcome Nessie W. Badio. Good afternoon, brother. I'm watching live from the Central Nuclear Town resident. Is Nessie M. Badio. Watching from my resident in New Crew Town, Emmanuel Bro. Good afternoon, Jala Grayfield, and my fellow viewers. I'm watching from Minneapolis, Minnesota, the USA, on this Monday afternoon, the 31st of March 2025. Papeo, eko menka for me. Unamuwe mevin ko kayenga o. Jonik pe kayenga. Malun nugarega. Nara menka kwa. Praise Moy kayenga nangara. There's somebody saying protect our leaders. We can criticize our leaders when we abuse them. Let's talk hard talk. Let's talk and talk and talk. Never shall we fight. Fighting shall never be our portion. Jala Griffith, chapter 1, verse 1. Let's talk and talk and talk, and never shall we fight. Where are my people in Banga? How are you doing, my people in Yanakole? My people in Sanoye? My people in Zewadama in Lofa County? Welcome to the show. The numbers are 0773 419502. Keep the numbers in your phone. 0773 419502 0555 184711. For the female, your line is 0773 978564. 0773 978564. Welcome, Mr. Emmanuel Bro from Minneapolis, USA, in Minnesota. Let's pause the music and interact with the callers. Let's take the first call. Hello and welcome to Bits and Pieces.
Good afternoon, Brother George.
Good afternoon, welcome. This is Jala Griffith. George is on a break.
Oh, good afternoon, Brother Griffith.
Good afternoon, sir. Welcome. What's the name? Where do you call from?
This is the voice of Sabu Rasta joining you from Point 4 to be specific in Zimbabwe.
Sabu Rasta, welcome. Let's hear you.
People, Jala, thank you for your talking point. Thank you for the discussion this afternoon. But my attention has been drawn to the president Lester car. The president 1 billion Lester car. You know, people, Jala, it is.
So you say they said at 1 million?
Yeah, people, Jala, it is so disheartening and frustrating to see our people being used by Joseph Nima Bwaga, by the 80-year-old papi. Can you imagine, people, and Jala, our president campaign on the basis of transparency and accountability. But today, to see the people suffering, while today there's no drug redemption, while today the rope of people is still skyrocketing. Even today, students are protesting, but today you see our president riding fancy car, not zero car. It's so frustrating, people. Can you imagine? One of the president read a general who is cutting off, Jala. But today it is sad to see our people mislead by this president, Jala.
Thank you. Let's take the next caller. 0773 419502 0555 0773 978564 for the females. Let's hear you. This caller. Hello, welcome. Hello, welcome. Oh, he dropped the line. Let's take another call on 0773 419502 0555 184711. Those are the counters, those are your numbers. You can call on those numbers. You can compete with the guys in the city. Whether you're in Banga, you're in Tututa, where my friend Orlando Colimilin is, we say welcome to you. You can be live on the show as well. So while we are waiting the calls, somebody brought me some landies. Lee Jackson is a taxi driver. He's a driver, rather. And after this call, I will talk about it. Go ahead. Let's hear you. Hello?
How you doing, brother?
Good afternoon. What is your name?
That's a lot from Banga.
All right, that's it. Okay,
yeah, I could tell you, brother. Look, I can always say this. I can always talk about this. I said, we got something from a powerful college. Like, enter the chicken store. What are you going to do?
Kill it.
It's pride. And not be able to story. Now I happen to just a lawmaker. No, when I do come as a Kakapo that enter in Jeremiah Kumtra and spare the night what the story is. Okay, let's get to the issue like this. Joseph Blacker, you came to rescue people. People are suffering in this country. Guy Martin teachers no pay. Then you buy a zero car so many 100,000. You know what I mean? You are the great Nigeria. We all are the same. Guy Martin was in Nigeria or just like or free situation. Guy Martin, see how you are looking at right now. My brother, I tell you, brother, you are upside down as I am speaking to you right now. Yeah? How are you treating all of this in the country? Then you came up and said that you say you are fighting corruption. You want to look.
Oh, sorry. That's the next call. Sorry, we ended it that way. Hello, welcome. Let's hear you.
Good afternoon, Jara.
Good afternoon. Welcome. What is the name? Where do you call from?
My name is Levi Stanley. I'm phoning from Chicken Father the afternoon.
All right.
Well, thank you for the talking point. That car, the woman, that car, like new brand type of wheelbarrow, I just believe the war. That's not a car.
Oh, don't wheelbarrow, eh?
Yeah, the wheelbarrow.
Now the wheelbarrow get 4 tires, get bulletproof on it.
That's a new model. That's a new model. Yeah, that was made especially for the United Party or party for the video. That's a wheelbarrow. Yeah, that's the problem. The government is in the country. That's the problem. Thank you.
All right, the next caller, let's hear you. Welcome. Reduce your monitor, else I'll call you off. Reduce that monitor.
Hello?
Reduce your monitor.
Yeah, I'm off.
Go ahead. Let's hear. Good afternoon, welcome.
Yeah, I'm Andres Myers, calling from the Liberia University.
All right,
let's I want you to understand this is Liberia. You got people, you talk on a lot of issues, and I just want to comment on one or two, especially when you go to the brutality of the student for the national police. There are people from the different organizations or parties who are there to spoil the government. When you go to the police academy, they always fight you. You should be the last person to strike. And so there are people in the government, are paid agents who to make the government to look bad. I showed the police that went there, nobody other than say, when you go there, you just start teaching the student. No, there was no commander like that. No good commander with good sense, with good behavior, with good training from the police academy, with just will authorize his men that when you get there, you don't do nothing, you just feed the student. So these are the things. And these people were in government, even the advisor to the president, to at this fucking time, to be able to lead a liberation and go back. There are big agents within just to look to make the government to look back. Even at the RIA, there are people there. You think they don't know what they're doing? They know what they're doing. Just to make everything look back. In every society, you got people there who are there are for you. People are there who are against you. So these people, they are doing everything possible to bring the president back
all right.
Government.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
To understand that.
Thank you, sir.
So
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. You made your comments. Others have to talk. Let's listen to the other caller. Welcome. You live. Let's hear you.
Hello, Jara.
Hello, sir. Welcome.
How you doing?
I'm okay, sir.
Sorry, man, for the loss of your brother, man.
Thank you so much, my brother.
Yeah. So we are talking about I have a point you stretch, man, but I want to speak on only one thing.
Please go ahead.
The president told us that we, the Liberia people, we took men's job and then we give it to boy. We need to say job we had our boy.
Okay.
Is he the man now? We not getting the country that have men can rule country that what this about that tell you that what men supposed to do that what you doing? You know, sometimes when we say this thing, people want to say all kinds of things. Anyone that wicked, God can bless this.
But again, what he just said, yeah, they took men's job and go to a boy. But Alexander Cummings also responded in similar way. He said, if you took the only equalizer in the town and give it to the old man to go and make farm, he will produce less food for the people.
Yeah.
But when you give it to the young man, he gets strength, he produce more food. So that was his only response to Mr. Bwaka at the time. And in other words, he was saying that Bwaka is too old to lead. And when you give the country to him, he will mess the country up. That's why Mr. Cummings was saying.
But I want to go the man messing the country up. And when you say this thing, they follow what they don't want to get there. What kind of thing you really want to see again that Mr. Bwaka can do in the country? The American people, they own our back. Oh, men that are all against. Who won't taking money? People
let me get live too. Picky up. The president, your president, you're attacking the many people.
Jara. Jara.
Yes.
So we are with the young president that we have in the country that was so that kind of we on his left when he buy one car our problem. When he buy one car our problem and think a little bit better.
Even the shoes you buy.
Where things going bad at the man bank car. Be careful the Liberia people. They expose themselves waiting for the election.
Okay.
That is let the election come, let them go and wait election, and we see. They're gonna buy record setting.
Thank you so much for your call. Let's take the other caller. Welcome. Hello. Hello, my name is Griffith. Is that William, my man, David King?
Yes, sir.
David King, let's hear you quickly.
My condolence to you. I tried getting to you, but I don't know.
I was in Sunway area. There's no network. The network is bad.
Yeah.
Only loan service we get is. I said no. I was in Sunway and the network is bad on that side.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Jala, we in big trouble in this country.
Why are we in trouble? What happened?
We in trouble to see an 80-year-old man to buy a car with so much sophistication. Jala, I don't know whether you have seen that video.
No, I see you.
For the car that Bwaka bought.
You get a video sent to me?
No, I don't have it. I didn't download it because my data was low. But that car, it got bomb detector. It got smoke detector on it. It's a bulletproof 100%. And then the price for that car, the people call it, is low. For one of it, they combine all and say that the price is low. And to see our country like this, where Bwaka said we were carrying on wasteful spending, that is, President, we are carrying on wasteful spending. Today, he has the man to buy two sophisticated bulletproof cars for $1.2 million, and somebody is telling us that thing and not anything the president needs to be protected. Who won't keep Bwaka? Bwaka can even walk in the street because Bwaka just told us few months and few weeks ago that he can ride even without to go to work. So why is the man taking our money and lavish spending it when he has said lavish spending was done by the previous government? That airport, now it is time now for DeLong, all the posts in 2022, that it was cross competent of the management and staff of the RIA that led the airport to go to darkness. Now it is the time now for Bwaka now to sack those people because they don't say a job yet. You sack the other people because they were grossly incompetent. So now the other people that are there, Stephen Johnson and other people need to be sacked because they are very much incompetent to be at RIA. So Jala, I can tell you, I always at that airport. The fuel they're talking about, now let the generator burn it. The guy can boys who would go there and will sell the fuel to those people. So that's something, it's an open secret. It's an open secret. Now they try to share blame on LEC. They're not LEC. They that sell the fuel. So why would they be blaming LEC for this kind of thing? This country is in trouble. I think
all right, David
what
King.
Bwaka said he was coming to rescue the country. No, we need to come by to rescue is because Bwaka is not a rescuer.
Thank you so very kindly, my brother. Let's take some more calls. Hello, welcome to the next caller. Hello. Hello, welcome. How are you? What's your name? Where do you call from?
Yeah, good afternoon, brother Jala. My sympathy.
Is that a man who called from Newtown?
My name is Alvin Tana, and I call from the UN Drive.
Okay, Alvin, let's hear you.
Well, brother Jala, let me appreciate it happening for the talking point. Also, let me appreciate Almighty God for pumping breath into all of our wish to be heard. Brother Jala, just a few days when the president took over the country, we have a better grip when NASCO and took 500,000 and bought vehicles. So what all the vehicles in their body video for the president now? What the vehicle then go? Now they will take 300,000 again to buy additional more vehicles. I don't know the fact because the woman is also for the reason they're just using the woman. When they want to see from the woman, they'll tell the woman say went back. That also so a amount they maybe the 50,000 or 100,000 they can't tell the woman say they buy for 300,000. What kind of man is running for you too? What kind of people will put in the power? There is 40 leader there. The point I run the woman, they are ready for the woman. Women have a see reason. More especially the fact of better gripping. So better gripping is one of the men I ready stealing for the president on a serious note. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you so very kindly. You can express your concerns too. But there's information coming from Nimba County in the by-election that the MDR, whose candidate is Mr. Koga, has filed in a complaint to the Elections Commission I'll read this thing, and thanks to my young brother, Nyanti Genero Samuel Toba. The Movement for Democracy and Reconstruction, MDR, has petitioned the National Elections Commission, NEC, to investigate alleged election law violations by 2 senatorial candidates in Nima County. The MDR claims that Mr. T. Wanake Fangalo previously registered and contested in Masurada County in 2023, raising local concerns about his eligibility. The party also alleges that Madam Ilef Gonglo Ware registered through a proxy candidate which could violate elections law. This is what they're saying. So as I've been speaking with T. Wanake, I wanted him to have come today on the show to talk about other matters. He has showed me that this week he will come. If he comes, we'll talk about some of these matters. Now, but Ilef Gonglo Ware also responded to some of these matters. And I just looking for what I've read about her. She said that she registered herself in a town in Nima County and nobody registered her, or she's not using fake card. So she's a legitimate candidate for the elections in Nima. Let's say never mind to the family of Zoli Zo, a one-time appointed deputy minister at the Ministry of Defense who was rejected by the Senate for alleged threat he made against the lives of other people he had rejected. He was seconded to the LPRC as a security director. He was there, and then he died, I'm told, last night. Zolizo, never mind, Tapla Davis, alias Zolizo, he died, I think yesterday or this morning. We say never mind to you. I'm trying to find Ilef Gonglo Ware's response to this whole thing about her not being a registrant at that place in Nimba. And so the MDR of the late Prince Johnson is saying that they should have a disqualified along with Mr. T. Wanake Fangalo. But you know, I listened to Prophet Key this morning. You can keep the calls coming. We keep writing your messages, I'm reading for you. But it's something very important here that we don't take it serious here. You know, this country is so free to the extent that people come and make remarks and they just go with those remarks. And nobody punishes them for that. This man called Key. I don't want to put prophet behind his name because he's not a prophet. He's calling Key. This man who abuses women in this country. He sat himself in Morocco. For so many months he was there. When the election process was going on, he didn't come to register here. He was there causing man cause. The man comes to this country and surreptitiously go and obtain a voter card. He takes that as an illegitimate card, prepare himself. Now know the QR that is on that card can be detected by Elections Commission. They have him registered as a candidate. They took his money, registered him. But after investigation, they found out that this man had a fake voting card. He has been disqualified. I hear him on the radio this morning, and after that, he's on social media and saying, they took my money, they ate it, they want to use it for campaign purpose in Nimba. But I was sweating with a blackout day. One big human being will die in the country, big person will die in the government. The man said, I'm making those words, saying those things. In the first place, this man called Prophet Q should be arrested and prosecuted for faking his identity. He obtained that voter card fraudulently. It makes him to be a criminal before the law. The Elections Commission should be recommending that because this man is bringing the characters of the election commissioners into public ridicule. He's ridiculing them already in the public laughter. That's what this man called Key is doing. He passes around with bomb coward in your hand and throwing it around. So my people die in the country. I was sweating. That man should be behind bars now and be prosecuted. Because the Elections Commission had all the prima facie in their hand to show that this man is not a man who registered here. He produced a fake identification card to the Elections Commission. So the Tory said when you go register in the school, you don't go to school, you go back for your money and go to you. And Mr. Key, if you go to a school and register, and you go, you pay your school fees. After some time, maybe your parents say, I take it from the school, I carry somewhere else. You go back to the principal and say, I get my money back. Where have you heard that anywhere in the world? You go and register as a candidate, you are not qualified, you are disqualified, you say, I went there for my money, they can give it to me. That's way small boy can think. You should stop this. And my urge to the government of Liberia is that this man called Key has violated a key electoral laws. This man should not be going free. This man should be in the hands of the government and be prosecuted for forgery. The man has lied. So Nima Kante, I'm told, will be very tense politically. I saw the image, the portrait, the statue of Mr. Prince Yelugbe Johnson that Mr. Koga placed. He tried to unveil in Nimba. And I saw him saluting Prince Johnson with his bow in his hand. And then his party is saying that two of the candidates are not eligible to contest because they lied that they registered in the county. Either Gongli were put out a statement, she said, I registered in this county and I voted here. Nobody can say I didn't register here. I registered and I voted. She called the town name. I'm trying to find this thing on Facebook. I saw it this morning. But two land deeds have been found and brought to me here at the station. Mr. Lee Jackson reported to me. He brought this thing to my house this morning and said, Mr. Grayfield, we saw it. My friend is a Tesla driver. These land deeds were found in his car. Somebody left it in his car mistakenly. So please announce on the radio so the owner of these deeds can come and pick it up. But there's a man called Elijah G. Tar. His name is on his deed. It comes from Marie Pin. Let me get the name straight because it's a legal document. Marie Pin. Okay. But the name on it is Mr. Elijah G. Tar. And the land is situated in Zowen Town, Lower Magibi County. It needs to be probated, but there are two deeds, there are two separate deeds. So if you know anyone who lost his land deeds, he or she can come here and pick it up. I will have it left in the office of Mr. Kutu Sao. You can come and pick your land deeds up. It is here. So anyone who land deed got lost, there are two land deeds I have here. And thanks to Mr. Lee Jackson who brought it to me at my house this morning and pleaded with me to have it announced so that those who are concerned can come and pick it up. Because if your deed lost, just come. We'll give it to you. So let's call the numbers again. Let's have some interaction. 077-3419-502, 05551-84711, 077-397-8564. We are on these frequencies. In Bon County, we're on 90.7 in Bon County, 89.7 in Kakata Magibi County, 96.7 in Bassa County, 95.7 in Lofa. And all of those areas are hearing us very loud. Let me read some of the comments. Let me come with this one. And stress-free small. Let's stress-free small. And I will come with a very important topic. We can all discuss it. On this radio, it's on 104.1 Voice of Liberia. And other frequencies across Liberia. Where's my man, Clarence Carter? Let me find the man. The man always stroke. Yes, want to stroke a bit. Then I come on last topic. We will go to it and have a good conversation. All right, so let's take that call first. I don't know. I'll come to Clarence Carter. Hello? Hello? Hello, welcome. How are you?
Yeah, thank you, yes, after this is something.
This is something. Welcome.
Yeah, thank you. Yo, my brother, listen to you. My brother, the Omer says so many years in the country. You leave the country, I'll tell you, it is some, I think you'll send the some boy going to 18 or 80 years. Nobody ever told you what going right. Like you say, you run, you buy a car, a car, come for 400,000. Who going after you? You get that from your small bottle, you play my oil, nobody ever told you what going right. The president today now, is that in your favor? What the people wasting the country fund today? All they think they want to get as a part of now you have one from the council. I know what the council there, the human rights people, all the people doing jobs we are time, job we are slings, they will have press conference. Job we are cleaning here, put Pangana oil, they will have press conference. We can't hear from them now. They religious people. They just go about it. There are no religious people in the country here.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you to them to the next caller. Welcome. Hello. Hello, welcome. Hello, welcome. The next caller. I think that guy's not ready yet. Let's see the next call. I'll come and read the comments on our live Facebook feed. So keep coming with your messages there. I'll read them for you. Let's see the next caller. That caller is not coming through. Hello, welcome.
Hello,
Good afternoon, welcome.
Isa, because the whole time you can be posting from Lopa, Isa.
Quer levar assim?
I said Isa.
Oh, da Kissy?
Yeah.
Isa da Kissy. Oh, but man, Isa, he's speaking to me.
No, but whole time you say you from Lopa.
Yeah, but from Lopa.
No, it's
My man, go to the team on top, man. Barika, oh. Barika tau. Barika tau. Let's go ahead and talk the team.
All right, thank you. This is the first of Andrew. I'm Andrew Fire, the civil ICC boy.
Okay.
I'm commenting for your talking point this afternoon, but my attention is being drawn to Nima County issues.
Mm-hmm.
You see, we have a man like Prophet Keith. That Prophet Keith did go and tell when that figure like Keith we know will come in Liberia to register during election. Then it will not take the media. I listened the money to him Prime Evan. He was bold, and this thing is wrong. We must commend NEC and call on our government when this brother goes tax free. And the brother is
that man needs to be prosecuted. He lied.
Oh yes,
he lied.
He lied on an oath, and anyone that do lie on an oath should not go tax free. On a very serious note, because when the brother go like this, in the near future there will be other people coming or doing the same or even more than this.
Okay.
So we want government to take decisive action on him. Thank you for the time.
Thank you. Let me welcome my friend and brother Jay Nimayu Fokesie, watching from Central Monrovia. Welcome, Mr. Jay Fokesie. And thanks for the wedding of the direct payment of our brother, Chief Ambassador Moses Jerawule Swen, Clitty Tui Tape. Yesterday, on Saturday, he died his wife, a beautiful Miss Susan Willewen of the UBA Bank. Congratulations to you guys who all stood by him while I was away in Bon County on the bereavement of my brother, the acting CEO and president of NOCAR. They all were there. I saw many of you guys on the Facebook page. We said thank you for coming to stand with our friend and brother, Chief Ambassador. I've added a new title to the man, Chief Ambassador Moses Swentape. Let's take this call. Hello, welcome. Hello. Hello, welcome.
Good evening, Mr. Griffey.
Good evening, sir. Welcome.
Yeah, hello. This is a call from the municipal board of Kutan. Are you getting me?
I'm getting you.
Yeah, my concern have to do with the by-election in Nima. Mr. Griffey, we need to be serious in the country. For example, now, businesses are being closed, all their support. We are not getting support. Samuel Coker has already have 5-year job. Why Samuel Coker cannot give the other people who are jobless chance to contest?
That is the same question we're asking here.
When you win tomorrow,
these are the same questions we are asking.
Huh?
I said these are the same questions we are asking here.
Yeah, so when you win tomorrow again for government to look for another money again for by-election, so it do not make sense. When I was in Nimania, no need to waste their time to go for Samuel Coker. Because that waste of money. Sometimes we really need to get rid of this issue. They need to pass law that when you are represented, when you want to contest, you resign. We can contest as senator. That's a waste of resources. Now see how the whole country are being channeled, the country economy are being channeled. And now we are not getting the donor issue here, but they are not helping the process.
All right.
And why should we be wasting money? So it makes no sense.
Thank you. Thank you so very kindly. I would try to reach out to Emmanuel Robertson. He is the deputy at the MCSS school system. The other time we talked about the situation. He talked to me off the record, and this I wanted to put him on the record. And our investigator has said to us that George Weah, when he left, the superintendent of the MCSS school system left behind 105 names of people who were volunteer teachers, and they will be paid on some payrolls. But the present administration gave 506 names to the Ministry of Finance and said those were the names left behind. That's the reason why the Ministry of Finance have been dangling paying them. That led to the students jumping into the street the other day. Let's take that call. Hello, welcome. Hello?
This is Edward from Single Head.
Edward, let's hear you.
Yeah, for me, every regime is my regime because when somebody have to serve them, but I do have some recommendations to the previous government.
Mm-hmm.
You guys came to rescue. The only way we can rescue our people, all the benefits and facilities that people have, we need to cut it down.
Okay.
When we cut, it happened to Tanzania, we got their research. When you cut the benefit down, you'll be generating 10 to 12, 14 million annually. You keep that money for 10, 15 years, the next generation will be something that will cover. So you can be crying, say the country top, they are still getting put for the $5,000 car, $190,000 car for somebody. The person carrying 70,000 and had a lot of luxury attached to them. So what began to come on up? Other than that, you can put this in power, tell that bro, still crap. The cabinet minister, that the president need to have John Chimon to continue on the facility to meet the people need. Right now, there is no company. That economy is very thin. The challenge is very huge. A lot of challenges. Other than that, we call on the air that Jesus can will not move until we can put our thinking cap and go and cut down all wages, all facilities, and see 10 years from now, the next generation will not be something in the cover.
Okay, thank you. So there's something breaking here, and Voice of Liberia just posted. Let me read it. It is what appears to be a word of words between the EPS director Sam Gay and that of former maritime boss and now special assistant to the president, former president of Liberia, Mr. Eugene Nangbe. So Eugene Nangbe declares readiness for court battle against EPS director Sam Gay. In a dramatic exchange following a radio interview, Sam Gay, the director of the Executive Protection Service (EPS), has publicly challenged Eugene Nangbe to substantiate his recent allegations against him. Gay's comment comes after Nangbe's interview on OKFM, where he made claims that have stirred up controversy across the nation. Please be prepared to prove your readiness or allegation. Those are serious accusations, Gay stated, emphasizing. Somebody, George, I will get to you. I forgot to get here to the man. Emphasizing the gravity of the claims. He warned Nangbe that he will be hearing from him soon. Or somebody you are around here, just come, we can have a small conversation. He warned Nangbe that he will be hearing from him soon, insinuating potential legal repercussions. In a bold response, Nangbe fired back, stating, while at the same time, I will be waiting for you to prove your irresponsible accusations against former President Weah. He reaffirmed his courage in the face of Sam Gay's threat, asserting that the director intimidation tactics were ineffective. Eugene saying now, Eugene said that he wants to intimidate him, but again, it is ineffective. Referencing Matthew 4 verse 4, Nangbe declared, "This is not a threat. I will see you in court," underscoring his readiness to fire back. He further encouraged Gay to come prepared with strong legal representations. Adding to the escalating tension, Nangbe characterized the EPS boss as a high school bully who feathers under pressure, asserting his own resolve. "I'm standing by strong, untucked, and ready." He also hinted at his recent press release that may prove further contest to the ongoing dispute. The public continues to closely monitor this unfolding legal battle between two prominent figures in Liberia as both parties prepare to present their cases. Thank you, Mr. Christopher Bestman, for that. And it's on Voice of Liberia page. You want to read it, go there and read it. It's a change between the two of them. I see Eugene and Gay. Their changes are here just on the page of Voice of Liberia. Just tap Voice of Liberia He put stroke and put VOL there. You go straight to the page. So a lot of things we talk about. We'll talk about them. My friend and brother Super George returns to the airwaves very soon. He want to run the nighttime show on one of the stations around. And I promise to give him some time to talk about it just for a few minutes. Let me just take this break and read some of the comments coming in. Let's take this one and come back. Super George, he loves a stroke sometime.
I've been stroking. I've been stroking. Stroking to the east. Stroking to stroking. I've been stroking. Do you like to make love? Have you ever made love just before breakfast? Have you ever made love while you watch the late show?
Oh yeah, this is a man called Clarence Carter, man. He makes my day.
Ever made love on a couch?
Have you ever made love in the backseat of a car?
Answer this.
I'm gonna ask you this again.
Have you ever made love on the backseat of a car?
Did anybody fucking see it? Where did you make love? When you were a young man coming up in Bannersville? In the backseat of a car? Or on the couch?
And I think, I'm stroking.
Watson Johnson is a good stroker. When the man is walking, you know he's a stroker. Where is a man called? I said Gramodo. You all there at the GAC. I've been recognizing the guys who join us already on our live Facebook feed.
Let me ask you something. How long has it been since you made love?
How long has it been since you made love? Did you make love last night?
Did you make love yesterday?
Did you make it yesterday? Or are you gonna do it today?
Did you make love last week?
I just love the guy smile, man, when he smiles. And got Clarence Carter, man. Go to YouTube and see the man behind his voice.
Or maybe it might be that you plan on making
Welcome to you on the show, Mr. Julia Oneware. Good afternoon, I'm following live from Johnsonville. Poema Abraham Quay. Good afternoon, I'm following from Chickasaw Factory. Golf. This government is not serious, but we're getting there slowly. Theophilus Guruman, I'm following up from Pennsville. He goes to say, thank God he is in his 80s, or else what? PJ Moyu. Good morning from Delaware, the USA. Here the man fucking says watching for Central Monrovia.
start making love to my woman, I don't stop until
Senator Sherry, good afternoon, big brother Johnny. He says, I'm watching from Brewerville City.
always tell when she gets satisfied.
And when she gets satisfied, she keeps calling my name.
Call my name. She said, Clarence Carter, Clarence Carter, Clarence Carter, Clarence Carter. Ooh, shit.
When she gets satisfied, she keeps calling my name. Jala Griffey, ooh, yay. Welcome, Gerald Aaron King Blackie.
Let me tell you what she told me. She said, smoke it, Clarence Carter, but don't smoke so
Don't
fast.
smoke too fast.
If my stuff ain't tight enough, you can stick it up my, I be smoking.
Yes.
I be smoking.
Good afternoon, big brother Jala. I'm following this afternoon from District 13. And thanks to the rescue mission for turning Liberia or Lofa County from the bread basket for food to now the basket for drugs. Senator Sherry says, I'm asking all citizens of Nima County to vote against Simon Koga to avoid wasteful spending of our country's resources.
On the backseat of a car, and the police came. I remember one time I made love on the backseat of a car, and the police came and shined his light on me, and I said, I'm smoking. I be smoking. I'm smoking. stroking. Let me ask you something. How long has it been since you made love? Did you make love yesterday? Did you make love last week? Did you make love last week? Or maybe it might be that you plan on making love tonight. But just remember, when you start making love, you make it hard, soft, short, and stroking. I be stroking. I stroking. I be stroking. Start making love to my woman. I don't stop until I know she's satisfied.
Sarah Johnson, how you doing this afternoon? Turn it up on County, man. Man, like this stroke, man. Sarah Johnson.
When she gets satisfied.
When do you get satisfied?
When my name.
And when you get satisfied, what happens?
Plans call, plans call, plans call.
I'm asking you, Sarah Johnson.
Yeah, plans call. I was stroking my woman. It got so good to her. You know what she told me?
No, I don't know.
Let me tell you what she told me.
I want to hear that.
She said, stroke it, Clarence Carter, but don't stroke so fast.
Yes.
If my stuff ain't tight enough, you can stick it up my, I be stroking. I be stroking.
Oh, yes, where are the strokers, man? If you're in the taxi going down Painesville, we ask the taxi driver to take time, man. If you live in a suburb of Monrovia, suburb of Douala, come to Monrovia, please take time with the passengers. Welcome back to the show. It's some Voice of Liberia. That's how we stress you ourselves when we are on the radio, bring you information and education. Information blended with education is called infotaining. It's infotaining. Education, information, and a lot of good music. We play in here. We blend everything. So it's infotaining. Welcome to the show. And let me say congratulations to Chief Ambassador Moses Jalawule Swen Kleto Tape of the GAC, who has paid the bride price of his darling wife-to-be, Miss Susan Wlewen of the UBA Bank on Upper Broad Street. So, a lot of things have been happening here. I will leave you with some words, some pieces of advice, if you may. I've been observing something about the recent decision by Donald Trump to cease all activities of USAID in Africa. He thinks that the white people's taxpayers' money are being used in Africa with no benefit to them. In Liberia, over 3,500 persons have been affected as a result of the cut down of the aid to Liberia. So just imagine cutting 3,500 persons out of job from the USI, and they are now unemployed. The government cannot employ everybody. There's a vacuum created. Those people who are not being laid off, if somebody was making $2,000 per month, they don't have that money again. When they were working, they were giving some money to their friends and families, rich other people. They themselves don't have it again. They don't give it to you now. What it would do now, it would just increase the poverty rate in our country. Liberians were in the States working. Someone there didn't have documents to come, to work, didn't have the legitimate documents. But they were making a lot of money to this country every month to their families. Some of them building houses here and there. Donald Trump is about to deport off 1,500 of them to Liberia. If that number comes and add up to the existing 3,500 employees of USAID in Liberia, there are 4,000, there are 5,000. 5,000 people on a job. And you bring a new consignment of people here. Then few jobs are here, more people going after the few jobs. A big brother called Sam Howard, and I work at Talking Drum Studio. He's a journalist. He was a BBC stringer in Liberia. He always told me, Jala, when you get a job, hold it with your 2 hands and your 2 foot. Because don't let it slack, not let it leave your hand. But this is what we call, in other words, force majeure. The guys are living against their will. Donald Trump is leaving no stone unturned. Are we prepared as Liberians to accept our brothers who will be coming back? Or what do we do about the influx of people that are leaving the USAID job? And we didn't see any move yet by the government to create more jobs through the private sector. I listened to Ambassador Bwaka the other time. He was asking his cabinet to make follow-ups on the projects or those moves they made in the States and other places for donors to come. He said to us, in 1 year time, all of these trips we're making across the country, across the world, they will come to fruition. 1 year has elapsed again, 1 year, 3 months now. We should start seeing dividends by now. This country is so difficult, Omen Bwakai. The last time I was talking about setting up a commission to review the salary structures of this country. But SOEs everywhere. It's hard time that one person makes 21,000 US dollars as central bank governor. When you put all the salaries together, it's around $51,000 every month. That's a huge amount of money that can go towards clinic and hospitals in Grand Cru. They can buy drugs from people in Sanoye. They can improve schools around Mr. Bwaka's home, his family, Tomenburg, around Blooming County. Somebody showed me a video footage of a school not too far from Omen Bwaka's farm that all the ceilings are dropping. That money could be used to renovate our school and provide armchairs for some of the students. Coming to go to LTA. One person makes $15,000 as a take-home salaries every month. Where if someone lives on $150 US per month. So if someone can live on $150 per month, I think other people can still remain on $150 too. Nobody would die if you took the salary from $21,000 and bring it to $5,000. What brain does that man at the CBO have that is more bigger or better than anyone who is here? He is not the only educated person. If you give $5,000 to somebody now in a salary, they'll be very happy. But the gift, is there a law that is on the board to say when you be central bank government, you make $21,000 or so? Will all your benefits added? So I think in my mind, the president needs to recalibrate. Set up a commission to look into the salary structures of all of these people. I commend the government for what they did the other day. And I said it was a good move. The assertive measure was taken by reducing gas slips, the stretch cards, and other things. It was good. But if it will be implemented as another one, we didn't know how it worked. Taking $800 gas slip from the minister and bringing it to 250 gallon of gas. So if one man gets 800 gallon of gas, after every 3 months, that man can build, after 3 months, that man can build gas station. Or makeshift gas station. And get Camboys and selling for him. So already USAID has said Trump has closed down all of its activities in Africa, we should be thinking how to do something that will bring more money to our country. Cut the salaries of officials down to a minimum level. And the rest of the money goes back into the economy. It becomes a revolving fund. It becomes a revolving fund. You can place it this way, you place it this way. Look at the health sector and give money to them and say, yo, Bill, because USA are providing some drugs or hospitals here. The brand now is being shifted to the government itself. But it's in government, while people are giving more aid, you carry salary up. It's not just a Bwaga government. It has been there all years, from Ellen Johnson time to Weir time and SYC. But the reason why I'm emphasizing this is that the government plan to rescue the people. You criticize Weir that Weir did not do well. So for that, you want to replace him. I heard health workers thinking, you harmonize our salary, we harmonize your vote. I heard them singing song every day. One of the proponents of that song is the deputy minister now, Martha Morris, who sits comfortably at the Ministry of Health, making $4,500. And those of you who are singing the song there in Phoebe and around the Doma Hospital, you are staying in that place and making $150. Your salary not coming on time. Martha Morris, then who made the noise around, they are here to get Minister Joy and get some. So the government can take decision to bring the salaries of all the people down. It'll be better for every one of us. We didn't have much, but we're spending all the monies, giving it to people who are who work in government. The man comes, he's a minister, you buy him for a $5,000 car. Whereby a good used car, you can buy a good used car anytime for $15,000. You can buy a good used car anytime for $10,000. I got one used car. I've used it for 2 years. I'm not carrying the garage for people to open the engine to see what happens. It's moving fairly. There's some problem, but go 2 years, it's still looking good. Take the rest of the 35,000, put it back in government coffers, and do something with it. If you give used car to all the ministries, it'll be better. Look, it's about time the government looks back at our fleet management policy for the GAC, GSA. Let's review this because where we're going now, Madam Sally, some people getting vexed of Gafan the other day. I will come tomorrow, I'll play that voice of Gafan and people criticizing Gafan why he said that we should brace ourselves for the tougher time. Gafan was right. He's right. And if they made these comments, it should come with reality on the ground. As we brace ourselves for this hard time, we should also make sure that the hard time we're going in, everything we're doing should commensurate with our living status. Mother Ellen Johnson Sirleaf prophesies that ever since. She was commissioning her officials of government to go to as ambassador in other places. She said things will get tougher. There are difficult times ahead. She said those things. She said it 2 different times. Gafan is saying there'll be a tougher time ahead. That's true. Let's brace ourselves for it. As we brace ourselves for the tougher time, let's start looking into our own governance structure. If Gafan makes $8,000, he, as a proponent of the rescue mission, should make sure that he leads by example and bring the salary down to $3,500 as minister. You have come to serve. You have not come to get money. We shouldn't make it appear like the former minister of Lands, Mines, and Energy, Honor Madam Sirleaf, what the woman he teaches now at the University of Liberia. And Eugene Shannon. Every time we want to interview him, when he speaks, he say, I left America, I'm making more money in America, but I come to sacrifice. Or you're making sacrifice, but you're making $10,000 as Minister of Lands, Mines, and Energy. No man will leave his job in America, he's making $15,000 and come and sell for $10,000 in his country. That's not true. They were lying to us. And they say, oh, we leave our job in America to go and sacrifice. Then leave it with us, like people who have been here, let's take a job, just go back to America. You go sit down there. This is a serious matter, and everybody who criticized Mr. Gustin Gafan the other day, I was in Bon County when I saw that video. People criticizing SYC. I think the minister was right. He wasn't wrong. Minister Gaffon was right. He was not wrong to us. Say, let's brace ourselves. There be tougher time ahead. And the tougher time ahead is the one that now is happening right now, where the USA has cut all the support from us. It's about time to look back in our governance structure. As you take these austerity measures, look at the issue of cars, look at the issue of salary, and address the bread and butter issue. A $300,000 is reported to have been used to buy the luxury Lexus vehicles for the president could be used to improve farm-to-market road in Nimba County, in Sando, in Grand Cru, in Maryland, in Bong. Because once the roads are good, when the people produce their food and they can take it from Yao Mensona district and bring it to Morovia and bring it to Gobachefi and sell it, the city, they go back, it improves their lives. But when the roads are bad, they will take 4 or 5 days to come before they reach Morovia, the goods not get rotting. They go back with their empty hands. So when we have good roads, the good roads will help to address the bread and butter issue. Keep playing the cash giveaway. Star 79 #, OK, select number 8 for Voice Liberia and win $100,000. Play with just that, no, not $100,000, $8,000. Play with just $100. Star 79 #. As I take my exit now, George will come and look at the dashboard to see who are won. He'll do the draw. Tomorrow we'll come and we'll announce new figure for you. Star 79 #, OK, select number 8 for Voice Liberia and play with just 100 LD and win 4,000 and 8,000 respectively. Let me welcome for the ending. Good afternoon, Big Brother Jala. And a pleasant good afternoon to the peaceful citizens of Grand Cayman County. Big Brother Jala, Sam isn't ready. If he truly wants to sue Eugene, why go in his inbox to complain? Sam is not serious to sue Eugene, man. They were talking inbox, so they challenge each other. So you swear to sue, go sue. Don't make threats. Just go to the court and file a lawsuit. Come and find me my theme song. KZ King, good afternoon, Senior Brother Jala. We are calling on President Wakai to create jobs for we the young people. Things are hard every day. Thank you, he says. Jonathan B. Baller, following from Columbus, Ohio, the USA. Jonathan K. Baller, welcome. You are here. And so, as we said, tomorrow we'll be here again. I've made efforts to get to the Deputy Superintendent of the Moravia Consolidated School System, Mr. Emmanuel Robertson. I can get him. I wanted to have spoken to him about the issue of the MCSS student. Look, when I saw that police officer dragging that student that day in his uniform, dragging the man on the quota, the man yelling, and the other student want to go attack him, and the other guys came with a battery and they want to beat the students. Amen. These students, their teachers are being paid. They are not going to school to teach them, but they took to the streets to create awareness for the president to know. Then boom. Trigger-hungry police officers move in to beat on them and drag them. That was so despicable. It was so despicable. Oh, this country.
Show your allegiance, show your loyalty to this nation, Liberia, the flag of Liberia is by your side. Show your allegiance, show your loyalty to this nation, Liberia. The blessed is forever. The white on the flesh is for purity. The star is for republic. Stop the fears for black people. We know Liberia is all.
That's how we're going this afternoon on Bits and Pieces. the nation's heavenly day, Emmanuel Jala Griffith III. Remember Jala Griffith chapter 1 verse 1. Let's talk and talk and talk and never shall we fight. In the face of our political differences, social inequalities, let's not fight, let's talk. At the end of the day, we shall find solution. Even people who are called by my name will humble themselves and come before me, our Lord Jehovah God will seek their face and heal their nation. That's how I go home. My valued listener this afternoon is Chief Ambassador Moses Swentape, who direct his wife to be Susan Winwin, the UBA Bank on Saturday. Have a good day. I'll see you when you see me again.